So you have been referred by your GP for a surgery for any medical case, all right? And you've been on a waiting list for more than 18 weeks and you haven't heard anything. I have been waiting so long after I was referred by my GP, and I didn't know that there is a maximum waiting period time. So I was doing a research online because my GP hasn't gotten back to me. I haven't heard anything from any surgery, NHS, nothing, that I'm even on a waiting list. Okay, so I discovered that the maximum waiting period should be only 18 weeks. Okay, bear in mind, these rights are only commissioned by NHS in England, not local organizations or any other one, just NHS. Okay, and I even discovered that for cancer cases, maximum waiting period is 2 weeks. If you need treatment straight away, it's 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, if you don't hear anything or they haven't started anything, you have to do a follow-up. So on the NHS website, I found a lot of links that you could follow to check your status. And because I didn't receive any letter from NHS or my GP stating that they have referred me to what organization or to what department and my reference number, I didn't have all those details to check. So what I did was I called my GP and let them know I've been diagnosed for umbilical hernia and I have been referred by my doctor. I've overwaited. I've waited for more than 18 weeks. I haven't heard anything from anyone. So I'm doing a follow-up and complaining because I know that the maximum waiting period is 18 weeks. So immediately the receptionist told me, okay, we'll get back to your doctor and then we'll get back to you. I called in the morning and by afternoon, by 2 p.m., I was called back by the GP and I was told that yes, they have contacted my doctor and my doctor has contacted the surgery team that she referred me to and they will get back to me. After 2 days, I received a call from the team in Tibeton and then we book an appointment to be reassessed or reviewed by the surgery that is going to carry on this operation. So I went there, I was like checked again, my vitals were taken, they checked me again and really assessed me and of course concluded that I need the operation indeed. And from there, he gave me 2 weeks to think about it and get back to him. Well, I think I took more than 2 weeks, but I was lucky enough because I explained to him earlier on that I was going to be on holiday. So once I was on vacation, everything was being carried out. But you know what happened? Along the line on vacation, NHS called me and said, because you're on waiting list, they haven't come to a conclusion on which date to even put me on because there's no availability of date for the surgery. So if I do not mind, they will refer me to a private hospital and they will take care of all the charges. I'm like, not big deal. As long as you are going to be communicating and transfer every details about this operation to them, I don't have a problem. And of course, you're paying, so that's okay. And then after I gave my consent to NHS, the hospital called me and then we now agreed on a specific date for the operation. So if you've been on a waiting list for long and you're not hearing anything, please call your GP back, or if you have received a reference letter from NHS or your GP, then you have to use that details. Go on NHS website. I will leave a link here in the description box which you can follow. Put in your details to find out where your status is, and if you're not satisfied with what you see, please call your GP back so that you will do a follow-up and then reassess and get assessed and be reassessed and carry on with your surgery if it's necessary. don't wait too long, and don't just be there crying that they are not attending to you, because sometimes you might look fine, you might seem fine, but everything is not fine. So please don't waste too much time. I will share the outcome of the surgery to you if everything goes on well. Well, everything is gonna go on well. Like I will always say, be bold, do whatever you want to do, say whatever you want to say, as long as you're not hurting anyone. But most of all, stay motivated and inspired. And I will see you in the next video. It's adios.
Stay motivated and inspired.
I need to clean up. I'm lying.